Hello, everybody.
And welcome back to more East 9. Unfortunately, technical difficulties. Fortunately, still recording.
Hello, YouTube. You're the only ones who get to see this. Moving on.
Special premium YouTube content right here. Alright. Where were we? We were doing things in the prison.
Well, we have a quest to do.
We do have a quest, and we have things to clear, because...
Isn't it nice that all you have to do is hover over the name and it clears, and you don't have to go into three different submenus?
I don't have to hover in each submenu for 3 seconds each.
Kingdom Hearts. What? Sorry? What?
I might have heard something there referring to a game that is not the game we're playing. Interesting.
Couldn't be.
Couldn't be. Either way, there has been some major news in the gaming sphere. Big news. Have you heard of the news?
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure you've heard of the news. You sent me a screenshot or like a screen cap of like a stream that a certain massive company did regarding all of the IPs that they now own.
Oh, I see. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, so the thing happened.
Yeah, the big acquisition.
Yeah, you can go start the quest. The big Activision acquisition.
Yeah. Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard King.
Yep.
Good news, Bobby Kotick will be out at the start of next year. Bad news, he's still here until then. Bargain about
that's... Hey, mushroom.
Got a good eye.
Mushroom.
Anything else in there? Strike a deal?
Looking to cut a deal.
More stuff.
Got a good eye. So
we'll do this business after the mission.
We can. Yeah, after the quest.
So,
did he already give you the quest? Oh, it's just talking.
Yeah.
There it is.
my request is simple. I need you to help me infiltrate the prison. What do you say? Are you willing to take this on? Yep, let's go. We're doing things. For a warning though, we get pretty messy after we sneak in. The prison is currently manned by a whole battalion of the Knight's most capable men. I won't be able to rely on my usual tricks to get this done. Do you have a plan? In a sense. I've got a forbidden trump card for situations like these. I don't like the sound of that. The Knights and the Romans are still in turmoil. It's the perfect time to strike. All they need is a little push. Pandemonium greater than any they've experienced thus far. So we will do that, right? That we are the Pandemonium.
That's correct.
But we're not even called Pandemonium. Come on.
I don't see a single panda.
Exactly. So you plan to fulfill your objective while the guard is down. Can't say I know your goals, but it's a foolhardy plan to say the least. And who better to call for foolhardy plans than us monstrums, huh? Well, personally speaking, I have something I wouldn't mind looking into there myself. I'm here. Yeah, we gotta look into the prison some more. This really seems like this so far. This game has been like pretty interesting. Like it's like been mysterious enough that I've wanted to learn more. But we're nearing the end, and I'm like, we've learned a couple things, but there's still so much that is still smoke and mirrors. Have you already planned out our route of entry into the prison? I'll lay it out for you now. This will be your most dangerous job yet. I'm trusting you on this. And I don't know if I like it. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if I like the smoke and mirrors for this long.
I see.
Comrades begin drafting the infiltration strategy. We are carrying out the plan. We could have done this earlier. Oh well. You.
Maybe we should go soon.
Commence the infiltration. Things will get messy. Let's go. So pumped about this, you wouldn't believe it. I guess one has to be. Anyway, what's our first move? We're just getting in there through the entertainment district. Let's make our way over there. Yep. We're narrating every single step we're taking. Left foot step, right foot step. Left foot step, right foot step. A little too much detail in the dialogue. They're telling, not showing. This is just a smidge. No, I thought that was ketchup for a second. I'm so sad.
No. No ketchup. He's dead.
Sad. Look at him, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as ever. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I play it cool. Though it won't be half as fun. That loudmouth Elgar missing. Bird. Plan's already in motion, huh? Fine by me. I've been bored stiff without my favorite stooge. Time for me to make a killing. We're back in the room. We're in. Wait, the way is blocked off. Would you look at that? They've gone and given the place up. Guess those ants must have been tired of playing Zookeeper, yeah. Makes you wonder what the place was for to begin with. Anyhow, this one looks like it'll be tougher than usual to knock down. That won't be necessary, I've already planned for this. But before that, you sure you're willing to go through with this? We'll go as wild as we can get, I suppose. Can't wait to see the monstrums, what the monsters can do from up close. I'll guide the way. May fortune be with us all. Oh no! The old explosives in a barrel.
What? No, they're just boxes. And an unrelated explosion.
What was that? You mean the knights who overthrew the city, kind of? Let a guardsman from the city just do things? What? The bird did the lever, somehow with telekinesis. I didn't know we were playing Baldur's Gate.
Don't mess with the owl.
Use mage hand. Let's move. Don't stop until you've brought every last one of them down. Man, good extreme way to put it. I'm not against it. Oh boy. Now then, shall we take to the stage? Yeah.
Courtyard is just up ahead. Time to let loose.
Don't have to tell me.
Really? Okay.
It's the Monstrums. They've
We have
broken
to fight them.
Excuse us, coming through.
They're
I'm really sorry about this.
They're broken again. Oh boy, it's been a minute.
On guard.
Alright. So, I may have done a thing and gotten back into magic, like, very much,
Too
so.
many for us to manage.
Well,
Maybe we can lure
you
them
know,
somewhere
I
and
was
then use the
most
I
of
stage
mean,
to get to
you
the
were
action.
already in magic.
needing an opportunity.
Yeah.
I was just needing an
excuse.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been interesting because there's all these deck ideas that seem cool, like the Orexmithies, the Secret Kraken stuff. It's like a Secret Santa, but it's a Secret Kraken, and then he just wipes you all out.
This way there would be directly up.
You know, I had the idea to do it because I think it was like EDH Recast. The actual like, where am I going?
Going to the green triangles.
From the shot. Where?
We need a diversion. Drop that chandelier.
Crimson Line.
I dropped myself too.
Look, the Monstrums are here.
Well, if it's pandemonium we wanted, we're sure to get it now. What the? It's you guys. Deep voice. Oh dear. It's the imposters from before. So
I
this
see the
is what
best
we've been all
characters
the
are
time.
back.
Yeah. And this just reminds me of when in One Piece they had the arc where like all the characters went their separate ways to train for like 2 years, and then they come back and there's like some sort of gang of people masquerading as the Straw Hat Pirates, using their infamy.
Okay.
And they're like just so off. Like the pictures don't even match up even vaguely, remotely closely at all. But somehow people still sort of kind of believe them because the infamy that they have is like, are you really going to question this person who's worth so much money to the world government? Like, are you really going to question that guy, or are you just going to accept that whoever this is has his bounty as high as it is for a good reason? Don't act like you didn't know you're the reason we're even in here. Do you have any idea how much we've been through thanks to you? I don't want to say. You want to try saying that again? Yeah. No, we only have ourselves to blame for being locked up like this. We're just getting what we deserve, forced into hard labor day after day. Boss, but I beg of you, on bended knee, please get us out of this cell. We're kind of in a hurry, so can you give us a good reason to? We've finally seen the light. The lives we were meant to lead all along. My goodness, some anime sparkles. Why are we playing anime game?
What do you mean? Are you implying that we weren't the entire time?
I know. It all began when we left home 5 years ago. 3 vagabonds forced to turn into a life of... Yep, we're leaving. Yeah, let's go. No, for the love of God, please. Oh, why do you let him out? Rude. Come on, boys, let's scram. Yeah. It would seem they were getting away. They're nicer than I thought. No, I just figured we could get some use out of them. They already look just like you, after all. No! They do not. It's all the commotion over here. The monsters are at it again. They must be around here somewhere. They're beginning together. I had Arthur open up the hatch to the roof. Let's take it. We're in the home stretch now. And I'll be raising hell every step of the way. Anyway, so I was listening to 88 Raycast, or it was one of the various shows that talks about cards and stuff, but how you're misreading cards. And they're like, Arithmetic, you don't actually have to take a counter off. This is May.
Don't have as much time as I thought.
So what you can do is you can just have it sit at one counter eventually.
Understood.
Just to mess with people to see if they're gonna use their like board wipe before you cast it, or if they're gonna wait for you to cast well, not cast, but like remove the last counter to bring arithmetic into the field. So it's like a good mind game where you can try to get some stuff away, get away with some stuff before you either bring it out or they board wipe it. It's a bit of a mind game. It's supposed to be up here, yeah. We're just gonna go into a room and just murder everyone in it.
Hey, there's someone keeping watch.
Okay, it's not a room, it's actually like a landing on
Now
the
that I'm starting
tower.
to feel a little sorry
It
for them.
happens.
Let's do a bit of a murder. They certainly aren't sparing any security in the central wing. Yeah, it's not all like back when we... It's not at all like back when we came to rescue Iris. Guess we won't need to hold back. Instead, let's give them all we got. Our destination is on the 3rd floor of the North Wing, the special sector. I was gonna say the spatial sector, and I'm like, oh. They get some dimensional magic in here. Anyway, shall we proceed below? One of the stone blocks moves slightly, revealing a secret compartment. Got a ring, huh? The Lilium ring, huh? No assignments been switched out. That the preparations are? But he's stronger than we thought. He hardly even put up a fight. No matter, I have a mission to fulfill. You can only help the monsters manage to pull through. Yeah. Going. Gonna murder some paid men that have probably never seen a true battle before in their lives. How rude of us.
Come on, you guys are better than this. Put your backs into it.
Alright.
Looks like some
So
of
what
you
have you been
been
playing?
out on your drills.
I've still been playing Spirited Thief. Yeah, the levels are getting harder. Well, the levels are getting harder if I don't want to murder everyone.
And you like
But technically, I didn't murder everyone. I had a ghost do it in the last level. So,
Technically, this is how you do it.
yeah.
Nice. You do like your truth stealth games.
I do, and this one is very good at that. Well, it's good at that in that your options to play lethally are limited, and you still can't. If you get spotted, you are still not going to fight back most of the time.
Right. I guess
So this is actually closer to-
scare
Who's
them
the
off.
bad guy here?
This is actually closer to Mark of the Ninja, where you can totally go all out and murder people, but you can only do it from the shadows.
Right.
After ready.
So the shadows do the murder.
Maxa.
Well, I didn't. You know, the ghost was already in the level. I just freed it. It's not like I bring one around with me. It's not the same spirit as the Spirited Thief name.
It's the ghost in the
Uh,
well. I gotcha.
What?
The secret passageway. The ghost in the well.
Well,
That's
it
your
was in a
ghost.
cage, but yeah, sure.
Sure. You act like you've done that a million times already. Just how long have you known about this exactly? Never planned on bringing you along this far, but time is of the essence. If you want to know, all you have to do is follow. Well, I definitely want to know. Let's just jump down after him, lowering the elevator. He knows about stuff. We should probably follow him. The doll was never seen or heard from again. Put the ring into the hollow slot in the altar. He's a cultist, so that's nice. He removes the ring marked the blue lily off from his finger, placing it into the second slot. The music cut out, so it's very important. There, Adol and the others followed down a long, winding path until finally they arrived at the singular room. So this is our destination. It's a large study. How long has all this stuff's been down here? Just the fortress is built, I'd imagine. This seems part of the prison's foundation. Just who are you?
With lit candles.
With lit candles. It's like the fresh cheese and cabbages in the Skyrim like caves that have been like no one's been in there for like years, and the only thing in there is like a troll. Just who are you? A seal with a lily on it, huh? The old symbol of the Kingdom of Gallia. It stands to reason the royal family once used that steel. Mark of ruling authority, the Great Seal of State. It's only supposed to be passed in succession from king to king, which means I never would have guessed. Always knew you weren't just some rando. No way someone with no ties to the royals would know where this thing is. I'm nothing more than a man tasked with a mission. But my mentor, the one who raised me, he served the royal family for generations. As he aged, I took the mantle. All I'm doing is fulfilling His Majesty's final commands. That day 8 years ago, when the kingdom of Gallia fell, His Majesty gave me 2 orders while on his deathbed. First was retrieving this, the Lilium Seal. The second was securing the safety of his daughter. His Majesty prioritized these 2 things over his very life. It was my obligation to comply. So that's the reason, huh? Sounds like the king was a pretty upstanding guy, not like that bastard General Borden. Hold on a second, so the one who rescued Iris when she was little, was he all along? I'd only planned to leave her with my mentor for a time. Once he saw the trauma on her face, he decided he would raise her himself. Old age finally did him in last year. That must have been when Iris set off on her own. But that's got nothing to do with me. She's out of the scope of my duties now. Besides, I doubt she'd even remember my face after all these years. So you have no plans of telling Iris about any of this, do you? Sounds to me like you've got a soft spot for her, all things considered. Won't even dignify that with a response. Good, yeah. A member of the royal family is better off staying away from the shadows of society. Sounds like he isn't going to budge on this one. Indeed. Bird. Something is coming. Or aren't you a perceptive one? If this weren't a dead end, you might have managed to slip away. The Seneschal Gilbert. Lucian warned us about him. Don't tell me they just don't tell me they just let us lead them here. My goodness. English is hard. Looks like it. I knew something felt off about this whole arrangement. They must have had the same objective. With the Lilium Seal recovered, the people of Gallia can finally be at ease. If you could kindly hand that over. I don't know what your aim is here, but there's no way in hell it has anything to do with the people. The only thing you care about is getting vengeance for your failures 8 years ago, as the surviving remnants of the Gallian royal army. What? How very amusing. There are more of you here than I had anticipated. Gallia's future is looking very bright indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Crimson King, or should I say Adel Christian? I mean, that's not very hard to find out. Adel who? You could drop the axe. We know more about you than you even know about yourselves. See, we've come across a number of felons among the populace in recent days. I'm sure you must be worried about your precious friends and families, right? Yeah. Sounds to me like you know something. Yeah. So you just kind of threatened a bunch of people with supernatural powers. That generally does not end up very good for the person who did the threatening, but on occasion...
It's going to go great.
But on occasion, sometimes you, kind of have, bit of a comeuppance for the heroes of the story. I can sense some manner of special fluid coating their blades, some kind of poison. They're Seneschal, huh? Don't underestimate them. Pity had to come to this. We have an emergency. What is it? It's the Monstrums. They've appeared on the roof of the South Wing. They're opening the main gates as we speak. It won't hold for much longer. What houses do you spend? These Monstrums you're after are right here. What is the meaning of this? You! That's a special delivery just for you. Hope you enjoy it. You're wide open. Yep. Perhaps it was you who made the mistake of underestimating us. But he had to come to this. Get ready. I don't even get to fight that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Onslaught through the nights. We just overran them. Yep, with maximum guidance, we got out. Well, that was troublesome. That was very anticlimactic.
I mean, this is a side quest.
Well, yeah, but it's like main story, kinda. That's also something I wanted to mention is this like side quest business has a lot of main story elements that are like, if you don't do the side quest, you're missing out on a lot of information.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you getting? Didn't you not like the other side quests?
No, they've all been good, but they're side quests. They're technically optional, and some people might not do them, which is disappointing to hear.
I mean, if you're gonna play an RPG and not do as much as you possibly can, whose fault is that?
It is technically the player's fault. It just seems, I don't know, interesting design. Well, it was troublesome. We didn't even end up getting any information out of them either. In searches we did, there were no signs of Felix or Carla in any of the general cells. It's like we figured. There must be some special location that only the Knights know of. We have managed to narrow things down at the very least. We got the seal before throwing it high into the sky. And he broke it. What did you go and do that for? Was this the plan all along? Correct. His Majesty bade me destroy the seal once I had retrieved it. I have no intention of handing it over, not even to His Majesty's daughter herself. No one needs to be swayed by the symbol of a fallen kingdom any longer. Surprised he'd go far enough to order something like that. The last king of Galea, he's not a particularly distinguished figure in history, but supposedly his diplomacy helped stall the hostile empire's war efforts for years. It only makes sense that he considered the future of his people in their nation's last moments. Yeah, it sounds like Iris had a good man for her father. So what are you gonna do now? You fulfilled everything that you've ever been told to do, ever in your life. What do you have? You have any goals? I just don't want to fight. Out of the question, when it comes to Galea is of no consequence to me. Alright. Why even lie about that at this point? You could join us! Your hideout, you mean? I suppose you do have His Majesty's daughter in your charge. Yep, he does care. That reminds me, we've yet to receive any reward for our efforts this time around. A task of larger scale than anticipated does suggest one that be compensated accordingly. Fair enough. What did you have in mind? How about coming with us? Yeah, do a work for us instead of us a work for you. Yeah. Everyone's just like, totally join us. You're right, I do owe you all a great deal. The next mission will be landing you a hand with your own. Some tasks to do, let's go. Yep.
We have accomplished our task.
10,000 monies. It's a lot of monies.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm ready and raring to go. Let me know if you come back anytime.
What to do now?
Yeah. Step right up. Aren't you gonna step right up? Aren't you? Bye. See you later.
Step right up.
Step right up.
Step right up. What other news has happened? Goodness. Hmm.